Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Today we're going to look at Bakasana position. This is one of the most challenging arm balances. You might think it's easy. I know I did for a while, but if you really do it properly, you'll understand, wow, how hard this can really be. The problem with Bakasana, the crane posture, is that it's pretty easy to cheat, meaning you can bend your elbows and kind of sag down and rest your body in the friction between your thighs and your upper arms. This is not exactly the Bakasana position. This is more like the crow posture, which is called Bakasana in Sanskrit. Let's take a look at what the difference between those two are. First, if you're working on easy Bakasana, which is again closer to the crow posture, the Bakasana position, you're going to be down and the elbows are going to be bent, okay? The thighs are resting and the spine is a little more flat, and so you're really just kind of pitching your shoulders forward and coming up. Now, if you've never balanced on your arms, this feels like, wow, a revolution, because you leaned forward and you were off the ground. Let's take a look at how to build up a good basic introductory level crow posture, okay? From the strength of your pelvic floor, you squeeze the elbows in, so don't let your elbows wing out, and then find the strength in your rotator cuff as you lean forward. Squeeze the knees in and let them hug in. Find the strength through the abdominal muscles. Then one foot, press into the shoulders, the other foot. Keep the back domed and the chest reaching forward, and then exhale down. If you can't do that basic movement, you're not ready for Bakasana. But if you could do that, let's take a look at how to really find the power in Bakasana position. Bakasana is with straight arms, ideally knees right into the armpits. This is a hard posture because your shoulders have to press up and your core has to squeeze so strongly so it lifts your whole body off of the ground. I didn't really understand that for a long time. I hope you get this right from the beginning, because if you do, you'll really feel the difference in other arm balances. So now, this is how we work into it. Okay, starting off with the press up position of the shoulders, which means that you're pressing forward, protracting the shoulders. Next, start to move directionally forward. Don't lift your hips too high. Send the knees into the armpits. And then slowly squeeze the elbows towards each other as you find the power in your pelvic floor, sending the shoulders directionally forward, elbows straight, pull in with your core, elbows as straight as you can, shoulders pitch forward, and then exhale, sink it down. Now you notice my right elbow still bends just a little bit. The left elbow for me is more straight. The place where you're looking to find the strength in the elbows to get them straight is in your shoulders. You want your shoulder girdle to be even more strong. Once you can find that steady strength, you'll be able to move into a deeper Bakasana. We're gonna do that one more time, okay? Now, a lot of people make the mistake of starting off Bakasana with the knees too much out to the side. The knees can be to the side, but not down, otherwise you're working on the crow posture. So if you're putting the knees to the outside, you're gonna pull them all the way towards the armpits so that eventually, with the power of your inner thighs, you can slide them around like that. Let's see what that might look like. In this version, you might start off here, pitching the shoulders forward, lean into it, come up, and then squeeze your knees so much towards each other so you come off of the ground. Now in that version, it's okay to have the elbows a little bit bent. Let's do the final Bakasana one more time. And remember, think about this as your abs squeezing in as the shoulders press up. Here we go. This is hard. The first version was easy. This is hard, so don't expect to do it right away. Put yourself on the long journey and surrender into that. First, press up with the shoulders, round the back, and then don't think about dumping your weight into your arms, but the arms are foundation, and then slowly the abs squeeze up into the center line. Keep pitching the shoulders forward, keep squeezing up and into your center, and then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. That's the beginning of Bakasana position. Remember to work on that principle, pressing with the shoulders for foundation, squeezing with your abs. What lifts your body? Well, your body lifts your body, which that means your torso. So if you want your torso to be lifted, don't rely totally on the arms. Use your abdominal muscles, use your core muscles, and you'll find yourself lifted off of the ground. I hope you're inspired to find your Bakasana position.